Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of sleep and its profound impact on our health. We're embarking on a journey from the realm of 10 hours of sleep all the way down to a mere 3. So let's get started. 10 hours of sleep. It sounds like a dream, doesn't it? A luxurious extended escape into the land of dreams. But here's the twist. More isn't always better. Keeping the snooze button on repeat and consistently clocking in 10 hours of sleep can actually lead to feelings of grogginess and lethargy throughout the day. It's as if your body is in a constant state of jet lag, struggling to kickstart itself into action. While it may seem counterintuitive, oversleeping can disrupt your body's internal clock and leave you feeling less refreshed. So while 10 hours of sleep might seem like a luxury, it can actually lead to feelings of grogginess and lethargy throughout the day. Now moving on to 9 hours of sleep. This duration is often deemed the sweet spot by many adults. It's like the Goldilocks of sleep durations. Not too much, not too little, but just right. 9 hours provides a generous window for our bodies and minds to undergo the restorative processes that are vital to our well-being. When you sleep for 9 hours, your body has ample time to repair tissues, synthesize hormones, and consolidate memories. It's a period of rejuvenation that prepares you for the coming day, enhancing your cognitive and physical performance. However, it's crucial to remember that individual sleep needs can vary significantly. What might be just right for one person could be too much or too little for another. It's not a one-size-fits-all scenario. So 9 hours of sleep can provide ample time for the body and mind to recharge. But it's essential to listen to your body. Your personal sleep needs might be subtly telling you something different. As we trim down to 8 hours of sleep, we enter territory that many consider the gold standard. It's not without reason, as this duration is often associated with a host of benefits. 8 hours of sleep allows for complete sleep cycles, including the all-important REM stage, where most dreaming occurs. This is the period when your brain consolidates memories and processes emotional experiences. Moreover, a solid 8-hour slumber can significantly enhance cognitive function, sharpening your attention, creativity, and problem-solving abilities. It also helps to regulate your mood, keeping those grumpy morning blues at bay. On the health front, 8 hours of sleep can do wonders. It aids in muscle recovery, boosts immune function, and even helps control weight by regulating hunger hormones. So it's not just an old wives' tale. Getting a solid 8 hours of sleep each night can significantly improve your cognitive function, mood, and overall health. But what about 7 hours of sleep, you may ask? Interestingly, while 7 hours of sleep might seem adequate, it's not always the case. If you're consistently sleeping for only 7 hours a night, you might be setting yourself up for subtle declines that can have a significant impact over time. Consider this. Your brain is an intricate machine, constantly processing, learning, and storing information. It needs time to rest and recharge, to consolidate memories and prepare for the next day. 7 hours might be enough for some, but for many, it's just under the mark. Over time, consistently clocking only 7 hours can lead to dips in cognitive performance. You might find it harder to focus, to remember things, or to solve problems. Your mood regulation might also take a hit, making you more susceptible to emotional swings and stress. So it's worth considering. Consistently sleeping for only 7 hours a night can lead to subtle declines in cognitive performance and mood regulation over time. Now things start to get a bit dicey as we dip down to 6 hours of sleep. You might think, hey, it's only a couple of hours less, how bad could it be? Well, it turns out quite a lot. We're not talking about feeling a tad groggy or needing an extra shot of espresso in your morning latte. We're talking about an increased risk of serious health issues. Research shows that consistently getting only 6 hours of sleep can be a significant risk factor for obesity. But that's not all. It also ups the odds of developing heart disease. Sleep is when your body does a lot of its repair work. And when you cut that time short, it can lead to long-term consequences. And here's the real kicker. Studies have found a link between 6 hours of sleep and a shortened lifespan. Yes, you heard that right. With only 6 hours of sleep, you're at an increased risk of health issues such as obesity, heart disease, and even shortened lifespan. And what about 5 hours of sleep? Well, let's dive into that. Imagine running a high-performance car on low-grade fuel. It might function, but not at its peak, right? That's what happens when you consistently get 5 hours of sleep. Your body, a complex biological machine, starts to falter. Chronic sleep deprivation at this level begins to impair your immune system, making you more susceptible to illnesses. Your metabolism, too, takes a hit, leading to weight gain and increased risk of metabolic syndrome. But it doesn't stop there. Your cognitive abilities also start to decline. Things like memory, attention, and decision-making skills become hampered, leaving you feeling mentally foggy. And let's not forget about your mood. Sleep deprivation can lead to irritability, anxiety, and even depression. In essence, 5 hours of sleep on a regular basis can wreak havoc on your body and mind. Chronic sleep deprivation at this level can impair immune function, metabolism, and cognitive abilities. Now, brace yourselves as we reach 4 hours of sleep. At this point, your body is crying out for rest, and the consequences can be severe. 4 hours of sleep is not just about dragging yourself through the day, it's about what's happening under the hood. With only 4 hours of sleep, your body can't perform its necessary repair and rejuvenation processes. This lack of sleep leads to increased inflammation. Inflammation is your body's response to stress, damage, or illness. But when it's chronic, it paves the way for a host of health issues, including heart disease and diabetes. Next, we have impaired decision-making. Your brain needs sleep to function properly. With only 4 hours of sleep, cognitive performance takes a nosedive, affecting your ability to make sound decisions. And let's not forget about heightened stress levels. Lack of sleep can trigger elevated cortisol levels, a hormone related to stress. At only 4 hours of sleep, increased inflammation, impaired decision-making, and heightened stress levels are just the tip of the iceberg. Finally, we arrive at 3 hours of sleep. Picture this: your body and brain desperate for rest, trying to function on a mere fraction of the sleep they need. This is the reality for those surviving on 3 hours of sleep a night. It's akin to trying to drive a car with the gas light on, hoping you'll make it to the next station. But with sleep, there's no station in sight. The effects of this extreme sleep deprivation are more than just feeling tired. It's a complete system breakdown. Chronic sleep deprivation at this level can lead to a plethora of health complications. The risk of developing serious conditions like diabetes, depression, and even Alzheimer's disease is significantly increased. The body's immune system becomes compromised, making it more susceptible to infections. Cognitive function is severely impaired, affecting memory, concentration, and decision-making abilities. Chronic sleep deprivation at this level can have devastating effects on both physical and mental health, increasing the risk of serious conditions like diabetes, depression, and even Alzheimer's disease. So there you have it, folks. We've journeyed through a range of sleep durations from the ample 10 hours down to the perilous 3. Throughout this exploration, a common thread emerges. Sleep is not a luxury, but a necessity. It's not just about the hours you spend in slumber, it's also about the quality of that sleep. From the potential lethargy that can come with overindulging in 10 hours of sleep, to the gold standard of 8 hours that many of us strive for, it's clear that balance is key. Even the seemingly minor drop to 7 hours can subtly erode our cognitive performance and mood regulation over time. As we dip below the recommended range, into the realms of 6 and 5 hours, the risks start to mount. Sleep deprivation at these levels isn't just about feeling groggy or irritable. It has tangible effects on our health, increasing the risk of obesity, heart disease, and even shortening our lifespan. When we venture into the territory of 4 and 3 hours, we're not just tired, we're in a state of chronic sleep deprivation. This is a no-man's land where increased inflammation, impaired decision-making, and heightened stress levels are just the beginning. The risk of serious conditions, such as diabetes, depression, and even Alzheimer's disease skyrockets. In essence, sleep is a pillar of our health, as vital as the air we breathe, the food we eat, and the water we drink. It's not just about clocking in the right number of hours, but ensuring those hours are restful and restorative. Your body needs this time to repair, rejuvenate, and prepare for the challenges of a new day. Sleep, in all its stages and cycles, is an intricate dance that nourishes our body and mind. So prioritize your sleep. Treat it with the respect it deserves. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about quantity, but quality. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on how to live your best life. Until next time, sleep tight and take care.